take them one by one through, could I?
You could try. It's something that like they'd all fit through it, but it's an issue of now you've got a group of 6 people rather than just one person looking in the shadows, and his house isn't like right next to the wall or anything. It's a bit of a walk.
It would be a good bet if you want to do sneaky is lead you through the thieves' path to his door. If we're going there. Though I think with what we saw in the catacombs, he might be out to the west, where the black dragon fell.
I feel like that's probably a good spot for us to check.
Should we go there first before we do anything else?
Yeah, like now. Because if we can head him off before he gets some black dragon bones dug up, we can probably save ourselves at least some amount of fighting a giant reanimated skeleton. With what I can only assume is skeleton breath, which is probably not better than fire breath.
We'd be pretty boned.
Yeah. So much.
I've got the plans.
So we should go back to the catacombs and head through that. Bless you, RP.
I don't think that's a thing.
Monty Python.
Monty Python?
Yeah. I just know.
Oh, yeah.
Fluffy tail.
So, I think that maybe he was using that to get out to the west, since there's really no bridges out that way.
That is correct.
So you're saying...
Ignore the bridge on the map. That bridge doesn't actually exist, by the way.
That was my bad.
Yeah. The bridge to the west from Hearthile, that bridge doesn't exist.
Oh,
the map maker was done.
That one?
Yes, that one.
Okay. So, what you're saying is the thing we went through that night, the night we met you, was essentially just a distraction?
Possibly.
So the catacombs really mean nothing then?
Other than his way to the western shore, since there's really no way to get over there.
Could that be where the tunnel went?
I think so, yes.
Caesar,
Right, well-
this is why we didn't want to pull it down.
I guess we know our first thing to do then. God damn it.
You put that there because I want to high five them.
You motherfuckers.
So, we've all sufficiently rested. What time is it?
It's at this point like
I have to go kick some
1
necromancer
or
ass.
1:30.
Well, I feel like the next thing we have to do is get what gear we want. Do we want to do it now / tonight, or do we want to do what we need to today, get supplies, get all of that, and then go down tomorrow?
Yeah, we do need Fluffernutter armor.
We can order the Fluffernutter armor. We can get potions if we need it. See about
Put a god behind Norn.
selling things if we need to. And we can do whatever we need to do, and then we can prepare for tomorrow.
I like this plan.
Yes.
Garrick looks,
It's going to be just slightly disappointed.
Garrick looks over to Zarn. Are you alright with waiting another day?
1 day.
I know what you want to do, and I want to do it just as bad as you do. But we need to prepare.
I will give you 1 day.
Can't go into this blindly.
I can.
That's what I do best.
You two can. If we all go in blindly, we're not gonna end up like you guys.
I mean, I'll be
So we'll have do whatever you need to do. You know, go get the bunny some armor. People buy things they need to buy. Maybe we can go over a checklist of things we'll have to have, or things we think we need to have to fully prepare for this. Because we don't know if we're going to just find nothing. We don't know if we're going to find, just Tillix. We don't know if we're going to find the cult. We don't know if we're going to find Tillix resurrecting a black dragon. So we have to prepare for every eventuality.
I agree. One day.
Also, do we all have our hands still on the shield?
I'd presume so, yes.
Okay. Garrett's gonna look down at the shield and ask it, if we need to, would you relay this information as proof from you to Arilax?
Proof of what?
Proof of what you just told us. That the cult is still here. The Tillix were part of the cult.
I felt I could inform her, yes, that the Tillixes were part of the cult, though I
Because-
imagine she already knows that information will be public record.
I know this, but I feel like coming from you would probably benefit us in the long run, if anything. Because they'd be hearing it straight from you rather than just a book off a shelf.
I'm
would
not
like to point out-
inclined... Yes?
I would like to point out, we trust this shield because we trust Zarn. Somebody else is not as likely to trust this shield, given that they,
Or Zarn.
Parallax's only conversation with us has not been thoroughly us being really good at stuff. She knows theoretically that Kimte liked us, but she doesn't seem all that thrilled with him. And to be fair, I mean, she could be thinking Kimte did to us what the guys over in like the whatever it is, the central district did to that Furkreen we ran into, where he just like sent them out on a mission with the intention of them just getting murdered by orcs.
We've got no huge reason to really trust Airlax anyway.
Yeah, I mean, this
We
is
don't have any
probably
reason
really,
to really distrust her either, but
yeah.
I don't see any reason to go rushing off telling her everything. Didn't we have a
Yeah.
discussion about that earlier?
At this moment, I just want to have things set in stone just in case certain things happen, and I feel like having... I keep forgetting its name. The shield thing.
Morim?
Morim.
Yeah, Morim, yeah. Like, I feel like we have Morim's word. It'll mean a little bit more than just one of us saying the information. And even if Arilax touches Morim's shield, whatever, and doesn't believe it off the bat, I'm sure some exchange of information can prove it, because we haven't been to any libraries, we haven't been around here, we didn't even hear of Miram until we got here. So I feel like if Arilax thinks Miram isn't Miram, the exchange of information between the two of them would hopefully bring Arilax over and, just
I'm not
give us more credibility.
I'm not particularly inclined with the enthused, I suppose one might say, with the idea of advertising my presence to too many individuals, especially not. I do not want to become a curiosity, as it were.
That's sensible.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, we're not. No one else needs to know about the shield besides us.
Hopefully, if we can stop this before it becomes a thing, Aerolax might not need to know at all.
Yeah, that works for me.
Yep, I'm good with that.
Yep.
Just as everybody is removing their hands from the shield and it seems like it's done, Dax says, "Oh, and make my shield like stop being quiet," and then I let go and move over to my shield.
Yes, that's correct, Sharn. Garrick, I want you to roll a history check real quick.
Oh, actually, I'm not bad with this one. I just can't roll tonight.
Okay. Nope. Sure can't. Okay.
Probably would have been great.
Yeah, you can do that.
You know.
Bree, you can do that.
Okay.
Gex. Suddenly, you hear from over by the shield. Hi, Gex!
By his shield?
Oh
Yes,
my god.
your shield.
That'll go on for a minute.
Aw.
Very funny.
I had that typed out before you even said it.
It's true.
I was just waiting for the Wes to stop touching the other one, but I was going to hit enter and then
Well,
said it.
Well, did Ray do it, or did she use some sort of like spell?
Minor illusion.
Well, wouldn't Gax have to do some sort of like wisdom check to
Yeah.
see if it was the shield or not?
Roll,
Oh, that's true.
roll perception for
did
me.
it come from Zarn's shield?
No.
No,
No,
it
it
came from
came
your
from your
shield.
Oh, okay. At disadvantage.
Didn't matter.
You totally think that the shield is talking. Like, you're convinced.
Okay. So I run over and
Oh no! Roll a perception. Roll a perception, not a wisdom saving throw.
just as bad. Is it audible or visual?
Audible.
Audible. It's got to know which custom skill to use, yo. Yeah, you're still pretty sure it's legit.
Gax runs
just
over
said, "Hi,
to the
Gax!"
corner. Gax runs over to the corner and like leans down and says, "What's your name?"
I was just going
Right?
to keep saying, "Hi, Gax."
Hi, Gax!
All it does is say one thing over and over and over again, I think is what it said in the spell.
It said you can create a
make
sound,
it
sound
say
continues unabated, or you can make discrete sounds at different times before the spell ends.
Okay.
You got a full
My
minute.
name's
You've
Bob.
got a minute.
Bob the Shield.
Bob the Shield.
You guys realize that he's never going to give up this crappy shield now.
Yeah. Yeah, that tracks.
Any more conversation gonna happen?
No, I'm ready to go kill stuff. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Gax is happy.
Garrett,
Yes.
thank you.
You're welcome. I know what it's like to do what you're doing. I didn't do it on the same scale you did, but I did a little bit of it. It was a weird, interesting part of my life I wasn't expecting, but I did it. So I kind of empathize with you. So I wanted to help. Just do what I can.
I appreciate it. I'm not used to having people I can trust.
Well, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, so...
At that point, Malari, you hear from behind you. Is that so? I take a bit of offense to that, I think. Niece?
Well, you know what I meant, Uncle. I don't have very many friends.
Yes, of course I do. I'm just being silly, of course. I'm proud of you. All of you. You're doing a good thing. Be careful.
I have an interesting thing I want to do. I want to look back over this. As Chiral walks back in,